YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are back with another weekly challenge, and this time the developers gave us the no electronics challenge. Now we've done this one obviously before because we are now going through all the weekly challenges once again. However, the items are new now. We have new items which might actually be very important for this challenge specifically, because since it's a no electronics challenge, we now have a few extra items that are not considered to be electronic, such as the thermo, the tier 1, and the tier 1 photo cam as well. So we might actually have those in this challenge. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to find out. Let's hop in. I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time, and let's hop into the game. Let's go. Alrighty, let's see. Do we have... What the heck? That's so rude. Why did... I mean, it doesn't make sense that the photo cams are considered not electronic, but they technically aren't considered not electronics. I think they forgot. They're like double dipping. They're trying to have their cake and eat it too. Why are the photo cams not considered electronics if you're not gonna give them to us for the non-electronic challenge? All right, anyway, I was expecting that. I was just hoping like maybe we'll get something spicy. Anyway, we're gonna go in with the glow stick. This is all we have. So writing book, tier 3 writing book, tier 1 crucifix. What the hell is this? Obviously tier 1 thermo. We only have 3 evidence out of all of the evidence, which is kind of rude. We got Donald Barton. Now, one thing I remember, we do have smudge sticks. Tier 1 lighters, yucky bucky. Okay, tier 2 is fine. We have all the sanity, right? Yeah, we have fine sanity. I think we're just gonna hop in there, I guess, with all the evidence items and a glow stick. But I remember from last time that we did this challenge, we obviously have no breaker as well, is that there is an Ouija board. There's also no pills. What the hell? What is this? I guess it's just more than just no electronics. I thought it was gonna strictly adhere to everything that was not electronic would be added. Yes, the board. I remember I made this video twice last time, because one time I made it, I was so annoyed because I thought there wasn't a cursed possession and it was a complete disaster. But then I found out that there actually was a cursed possession. I just didn't find it. Let's just start a little crazy. Let's do... There's also a 5-minute timer. I didn't even see that. Where are you? There we go. Oh, it's literally in the kitchen. All right. Goodbye. It's working now. Goodbye. Okay, there we go. Okay, so kitchen is easy peasy. I do have to be... I think they actually fixed a bug since then, didn't they? Because I remember when I first did this, isn't there a we have all the hiding spots. Isn't there a safety timer on this weekly challenge? But when we did this last time, which was like half a year ago, the Ouija board was bugged. If you would use it, it wouldn't get rid of your setup timer. However, now I think if you use any cursed possession at all, it'll just immediately get rid of your safety period. Which means that if you do what I just did, you're immediately gonna be screwed over. But let's make it a little interesting, shall we? I'm gonna place this writing book. I'm also gonna get the heck out of here. Hopefully it won't be changing ghost room. Place that, throw this down here. It is cold temps in there, so we don't have sanity pills. So from this point onwards, we're just gonna be a little screwed. I didn't hear anything right there, by the way. Yeah, the Ouija board takes like 50% of your sanity. That is an insanely short hunt. It's 20-second long hunts. Yeah, look at that. The timer is gone, if there was even a timer to begin with. Let's take in the these guys, and then we'll bring a... We really have not much to take into the contract. This is gonna be a semi... no evidence run, depending on what ghost we end up getting here. It's also going to be very dark. I'm sorry, I just can't really do much about that because the developers turned all the lights off. We can't see shit. It's gonna not... I mean, it's gonna be fine. Trust me, we'll be fine. We don't have the ability to turn on the lights though. We do have the tier 2. Why didn't they give us tier 3 candles for this one? I think we're gonna run this. And we'll bring in the salt really quickly, just to throw down some salt, rule out Wraith. And then also have some candles in here. Let me just quickly set this up. There we go. I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. And probably I'm also gonna die. Let's place these candles around the ghost room. I'm assuming it's not gonna be able to change ghost room, because it usually doesn't do that. Oh god, it usually doesn't do that on this challenge. Okay, well, it just used the crucifix at 50% sanity. And we got writing. And we have freezing. Okay, well, that makes stuff really, really easy. It's not a shade. Let's move the crucifix over here. And if it still somehow uses the crucifix, then it is a instant demon. That's easy. For Revenant and Moroi, it's also easy, especially Moroi. We can actually use a neat little trick for Morois, which is reducing your sanity during the hunt. If I can find the board again. Yes, here we go. We're gonna have to hide upstairs, or we could actually hide behind the piano. I think piano here is the way to go. It is so freaking dark. Yeah, and we can get UV as well, right? For the demon. Demon has finger. What the fuck? What was that noise? This is one dark ass challenge, man. Can you give us a sign? You're throwing lots of stuff around. I can't even be in on Rio, so I don't have to worry about that. Can't be a mimic anymore because the ghost riding. Ah! Or something. What the fuck? Did you see it? It waited so long and then it just fucking spawned in and destroyed me. Yep, that's a Revenant. That's so good, dude. That's a spooky challenge right there. Not hard, but definitely spooky. What? What? Excuse me? Shortest hunt of all time? Was that really 20 seconds? Oh, wait a minute. I just learned something new. I just learned something new about how hunts work in Phasmophobia. Because the grace period is 6 seconds long. I had no idea that the grace period eats time out of the actual hunt. So in this case, the hunt is actually only like 14 seconds long because the grace period, it's obviously not going to kill you. So yeah, there we go. Easy peasy challenge. We didn't get to do motion sensor or drop our, we could have dropped our sanity. Why is my sanity so stuck at 50? So yeah, that's interesting. I had never really thought about that. That's the thing with challenges. You learn some new stuff sometimes. What? Why did I get... Oh, I still got 360. Thank you. I'm slow because we prestige again, by the way, in case you didn't notice. That was just a classic 6-minute run, man. Classic Revenant. Love it. That might be the shortest hunt. This is the shortest hunt you could possibly get by having the grace period maxed out, which I don't really know why the grace period is maxed out. I guess because you might have to pick up your light source. You might have to go like, oh no, where's my light source? All right, anyway, that was playing it the crazy way. Since we have the Ouija board, which is actually forced, by the way, you'll get it every time, which it's nice that we have that so you can reduce your sanity if you want to hunt. By the way, also, if you have the same problems that I was having right there where the board doesn't listen to you, just turn your... I can't click on it for some reason. I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. Just turn your text-to-speech to text instead of Windows, so you can... Huh? Oh, my game is... What? Oh, okay. Well... I'll be back in a sec. Oh, by the way, now that we're back, we also have the timer. You can see right there, the timer. And what I was trying to show you before the game crashed is that right here, in game, you can set your text-to-speech instead of Windows, so you can talk to the board even when your microphone doesn't get recognized. Oh, the weather is random. I thought it was going to be heavy rain the whole time, but now we have nice... Actually, that's going to be super useful, having more light. It barely matters. Dude, I don't know. It's been like everyone has noticed it, but no one has really talked about it much. Maybe it's because I also haven't really been complaining about it personally too much, because it's fine in my opinion, but I can see a lot of people being very annoyed by the new lighting system. Like the fact you can't see garbage right now is super annoying, actually. Like I've just immediately accepted it as I guess that's how it works now. Because obviously the dark is supposed to be dark, right? I guess, like, in my eyes, they have the benefit of the doubt because it's like, well, it's stupid that you can see in the dark, but it is such a big change compared to how it used to be. Like, right now, if you don't have a light source, like, if you turn off your thing, good luck finding your way around the map. Like, it's just, especially in a larger map where the rooms are a little bit more open, you're just not gonna get anything. Anyway, let's go find this ghost real quick. Where are you, sir? Oh, I heard that. Oh, it's literally in this room. Okay. Wait, is it? No, it might be in the garage. It is in the garage. No wonder we didn't hear anything. Okay, so finally, it's kind of weird. I feel like what I notice when they put a challenge like this, when they give us a challenge like this where we can't see shit, like, it's why I've never done, like, I've done it a few times, but I've never like consistently done no flashlight challenges because I think they're so boring. I'm sorry, devs. I'm not trying to call this challenge too boring. As a player, I just stop like half the shit I usually do. Like, I don't look for the bone. There's no lights that you can turn on to manage your sanity. There's no like interesting things you can notice. It's just like either you hear something in the distance. And there's just so little you can do when you can't see garbage. Which kind of prevents me from playing the game in so many ways. So a challenge like this becomes kind of like, oh, I guess I get the evidence and then get the hell out of here. But maybe we can make it... What the fuck? I forgot how... I'm turning up the brightness. I'm sorry. I'm just fixing the game real quick. Look, I fixed the game. The candle is actually working as intended right now. I feel like this is how much a 3 candles would definitely light up this much, right? Come on. Like, there were times when they lit up the whole, like, everything with just candles. I'm also gonna place some salt. At this point... Oh, it's cold in here. Is it freezing in here? It is not freezing in here. At this point, we know all the weekly challenges, and I can... Like, I like the ones that have a strong theme that is, like, kind of, like, explosive. Like, I like the ones that are, like the one from last week, where it was no evidence, no sanity. Like, that's crazy. That's, like, I like it when they do something wild. Those are the fun challenges. I don't even need... Look at the... We still have a safety timer. We're still at 90% sanity. Also, by the way, they still gave us the board, or the activity chart, interestingly enough, which means you can also see EMF and I'll explain real quick. How does EMF looks like? If you see a 4 or like a 5 spike, something like that, while you're not in the house, usually that means EMF 5. Now, don't say immediately, oh, I see a 4 or 5 spike, it's EMF 5. No, you should see it a few times, but if you see all these large spikes constantly, then you can eventually say, like, all right, it's probably gonna be EMF 5. Let's take in a... we'll take in the writing book and another... Oh, man, look at that. It's like pretty much broad daylight right now. Ghost hunting in broad daylight. But it's cool that it still totally works. This challenge in particular has gotten... I feel like it's gotten more harder, or it feels harder, relatively more difficult, because the sanity system is so insanely strong now. Like, if you turn on a light in a room, it'll just completely prevent all your sanity. That is the second candle it blew out. If it blows out this candle and it doesn't hunt, then... Oh, wait, can it hunt? The timer should be over by this time, right? Yeah, there should be way more light coming through the windows as well. Like, I guess it's a horror game, right? It's a horror game. It's supposed to be dark, but I think they overdid it a little bit. Like, they overdid the darkness a slight bit. Not necessarily from, like, oh, this is not how it would look like in real life. A little bit. Like, I feel like the light here would be reflecting way more. Oh, my God. Hello. I'm gonna say that's probably not a shade. Actually, can you rule out... No, I don't think you can rule out Oni based on this. I was talking with Chewy about that. I have to re-ask. I don't think so. I walked into the ghost to drop a little bit of sanity. It was also a singing ghost event. Could be Banshee. We'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna place the other writing book. I don't think it's gonna be writing. Let's just say it's not writing. Rule that out. Let's say it's not going to be freezing. I definitely think we can rule out freezing, which the tier 1 thermo is going to make this challenge so much easier now. Because, I mean, I guess with the freezing breath, it was similarly easy. Touch the door. Wait, we can test. We can test. It's Stringies. Let's go. Phantom, Banshee, Goryo, Obake. Oh, no. Dude, look how bright this... It touched it again. Another fingerprint. If it keeps touching it, we can eventually rule out the Obake this one. I mean, I guess we can't really do a vision challenge. Dude, if we only had the photo cam, the non-electronic photo cam, we could have... That might have not left the new fingerprint, because that's the same type. We could have actually done a phantom test right there. Imagine. That would have been huge. It blew out the candle. Is it gonna hunt? That's the 3rd time it blew out a candle, and it doesn't matter because Onryo's... I mean, unless we're wrong, right? Could we be wrong? No, it can't be Onryo anyway. But I'm gonna say for sure it's not freezing. I might have left. I think it's not freezing. And then if it left, by the way, that would be huge. That would be really useful information, although I think it's coming back. I think it might just be time to get a hunt. What can we figure out during a hunt here? Let's assume we're right about no ghost riding, no freezing. Then it could be a phantom, obviously, which will be the easiest. Obaka will be second easiest, and then Goryeo or Banshee is a complete utter disaster. That would be really annoying. We're gonna leave this here. I'm assuming it can change ghost room, like that they programmed that. Do I have my lighters in my hand? I can't see because it's so fucking dark. I don't. Where's my lighter? There it is. Actually, you can see. Never mind. You can see your hand. You notice that when you play Old Phasmo. In Old Phasmo, you can't see your hand. So if you're in the dark, it's just complete. You can't see what you're holding. It was super annoying. I played on Old Phasmo recently. All right. Well, if you're not going to do jack shit except one itty bitty ghost event, then I guess we are going to have to go a little crazy. We have a smudge. We'll be fine. Where are you? Goodbye. It's in the garage, indeed. I still have a smudge stick, so we'll be okay. A very dark challenge you got. It didn't... This could be a potential... Oh, Jesus. How am I gonna see this ghost? I guess I could do this. Wait, what? It's Hantu! Oh. Wait. Alright, then. Okay, well, that makes my life very easy. Wait, or it could just... It's probably a mimic? Wait a minute. Dude. Is it a mimic? I think it might be. Because mimic is also an option with no ghost... Wait, no, it would be freezing, though, then. Wait, but it would be freezing either way. So it has to be freezing, basically. It has to be freezing, because it's either a Hantu or a mimic. So freezing is set. How are we... Well, I guess we're going to have to get another hunt here, then. Because there's really no other way we can distinguish them. Dude, these glow sticks are crazy. I'm grabbing another glow stick. Mimic, no freezing. No. Because onto... Mimic has freezing, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, of course. You're making me feel stupid. Why was that hunt longer? You see that? That looked longer than before. All right, we'll just grab another glow stick. We'll grab 2 of these. We didn't have a cursed hunt. We didn't break the board yet. When you break the board, the hunts will get way longer, but you don't have to do that. You can just control your sanity. Alrighty, there we go. We got smudge sticks. We got everything. I'm just gonna do it again. Where are you? Now it's gonna do a curse hunt. It's a Hantu. Alright, then. Look at this. We got a disco party with this Hantu. That is so easy to see, man. The freezing breath. They definitely improved that. Like, they gave it a little glow or something. Kinda nuts. Unless this is the most insane mimic of all existence. By the way, Hantus are one of the only ghosts you can loop just fine. Because they don't speed up over time. Hantus, Thays, Revenants. Is there another one? Hantu, Thay, and Revenant are the only ones, right? Raichu still speeds up. Dio also, I guess, but that doesn't count because Dios are like completely different. I mean, I guess it does count, but... Alright, I'm assuming that's a Hantu. Twins definitely speed up. Unless it was the same ghost. It can technically change into the same ghost 2 times in a row, as far as I know. But there you go. We got a Hantu. Very easy. No abilities, so don't know what I'm looking for. I guess 11 minutes. One more. This is a super easy challenge. I guess we're also getting lucky, but it's important. Like, we're getting lucky to a certain degree, but it's important to remember that I'm pretty sure this is true for every single weekly challenge. So I can say this pretty much as a fact. Every single weekly challenge that doesn't explicitly say there will be less evidence has all evidence. I think that's the case for every single weekly challenge we've played, and we've seen them all right now. They might be adding some more weekly challenges in the future, but as of now, all the weekly challenges that don't say no evidence have all the evidence, which means that you can do, that you can rule out evidence. If you don't see, I'm assuming, right? If you don't see a specific evidence, you can rule it out. Now, you have to keep in mind right there, it should have been freezing, or it was freezing, I should say, but because the ghost was roaming too much, it didn't show the freezing yet. Like, it was roaming a lot, so you can't just rule it out immediately. Although I've also found that most of the time in these weekly challenges, they don't enable roaming of the ghost. Like, the ghosts are literally just like stuck in their room most of the time. So it's gonna be hard to like distinguish a Goryo or something. I think I'm just gonna do a triple crazy maybe. This is gonna be a really short video, but like I don't really see another way to play this besides just go, where are you? Where are you? Uh-oh. 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 Goodbye. Walk out. There's a skull right there. You see that? Wait, why is the... Dude, I can see in the... That was crazy. Did you see that? I could see for such a long time. The thunder actually is crazy. The thunder allows you to see so well. That's how it used to work, by the way. That's pretty much... if you had no lights, you could still see so easily. That is probably EMF 5 right there. You see what I'm talking about? These big spikes. 2 big spikes right here. 4, 4. Now, it doesn't have to be, but I'm going to fill it in for now. I'm also at 50% sanity, and I just gave up on my safety period, which, once again, I don't recommend you do this, but if you're a little insane like me, you can do this. We're going to throw in some crucifixes and bring another writing book. We can always run away, right? We have an insanely long grace period. Sanity survival? Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, the sanity survival said it was a nightmare ghost, which then it means, it explicitly says, in my opinion, oh, wait, look at that. Wait a minute, that's an insane shot right there. Wait, I only have 1 glow stick. Look at that. That's a screenshot right there. Can I zoom in somehow? This is where I wish I was playing in VR, so I could, like, zoom in on this guy. Oh, it knocked on the window. Wait, it knocked on the window? It's definitely in there. Gonna get colder. Leave that right there, not inside of the paper. Also place the writing book. I'm getting lost. Dude, my mouse is disconnecting all the time. I mean, that was bound to happen. I'm gonna place the other one here. We should... No, we don't have to do a test for anything, really. I should grab a damn smudge stick. Hey, Psycho, what's up? It's... Like, this challenge feels easy right now, but it shouldn't be easy. There, another high spike, and there's been no ghost events. This is a perfect example of how you can use the chart to figure out EMF. A lot of people listen to what I say, and then, like, I have a certain kind of responsibility to be clear every time, but you also, like, if you only watch a single one of my videos and you don't, like... I explain this all the time, and sometimes I just say, oh, look, EMF 5. And then there's like one person that has only ever seen that specific video, and then they go from that point onwards. If I ever see that, I 100% immediately know it's EMF 5. Obviously not. This counts for everything, by the way. This counts for twin interactions. So many people are like, oh, I saw a twin interaction. It was a twin. Dude, you're an idiot. And I'm like, my brother in Christ. Use your noggin. Obviously, normal ghosts can do that as well, but if you see it multiple times consistently and you use your brain, which is also like figuring out like other behavior from the ghost, then you can use it to figure out the ghost. Obviously, here we have a lot of context. We have constant high spikes, which means either we're dealing with the most insane poltergeist of all time here, or it's just an EMF ghost. Similar even with Urei to a certain degree. Ureis, if you see a Urei door touch, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Urei, because other ghosts can do it as well. The mares, the light switch turning off immediately when the mare, or when you turn on a light, can also just happen randomly. So many people see me like, they use the answer that I give, but they don't, obviously they can't see into my brain like how I came to the conclusion. And I try to verbally explain how I come to conclusions, but I don't do it like this. If I were to every time, I'm kind of using this as an example. If every time I use like a piece of knowledge, I have to explain every possible edge case that piece of knowledge can have, I would never get anything done. Like every single run I do in Phasmo would take an hour, because I have to constantly explain everything. And people that watch like multiple of my videos would get so fucking tired of me so constantly saying the same shit over and over again. So yeah, just every time like something is chance based, it's not 100%. Hello. I don't know what we're even doing anymore. Wait, how am I supposed to figure out to write you? Wait a minute. I can't. I don't have electronics. Well, rip me, I guess. We can figure out Wraith. We can probably rule out Shade here. We can rule out Shade. We can also not do Jinn. What the fuck is this? This is so rude. Okay, we just smudged at 31. 31:20 or something. The hunts are super short. I need to remember. We don't have writing nor freezing, probably. It's not extremely cold here. We can't really say that. And whatever you do, never go into, like, if you're not some kind of, like, never go into a discussion going like, I don't want to change my mind. I'm just going to say what I think Insim said, even though you probably don't fully understand what I said. I see that so often in the Phasmo Discord, and it makes me incredibly embarrassed for you as well as myself, because I'm like, have some human decency. Don't go into the Phasmo Discord and yell at the mods. But Insim said this. No, I didn't. You just didn't understand it properly. And sometimes I'm wrong too. I'm not saying that every time I had, or every time you think I said something wrong, it might have been wrong. Or like every time I say something, it doesn't have to be correct. I make mistakes all the time. Now, I try to tell people about those mistakes as in every way I can, but sometimes people miss them. So yeah, please do not go argue with the developers of Phasmophobia and use the argument, but Insim said that. I'm not the developer. I don't know the code of this game. I'm just a guy that plays the game a lot. So let that be clear. It might be a Wraith. Easiest game of my life. Wraith incoming? Hello? Can you hunt me, please? It should be hunting in, I mean, actually, it's quite a lot longer. No, I said 31, right? So it could already hunt at this point. But yeah, just be, like, especially when people are provided with evidence or credible other people, keep in mind, it's not a spirit, because that was too early. I think it is actually just a straight up Wraith. Easy peasy. We're gonna throw this down here. I can't shake it. I can shake this one, though. I'm gonna loop you around this. Let's leave that one on the table. Leave that one right here. And then we have two smudges. Actually, I think this wasn't the perfect spot. Can I shake it, please? I hate that you can't... Yeah, there we go. You can only shake them once they are gonna dim. You can't just shake them so they won't dim. That's the only downside of the glow stick. That you can't, like, shake them whenever you want. Can you please hum me now? You tried to before. Are you also salty, Psycho, that they didn't include the photo cam in this challenge? I thought that would have been such a neat opportunity to explain people that the tier 1 photo cam is not electronic. Yeah, why did they not? I'm telling you, Psycho, I'm pretty sure CJ was looking at the items and he was just like clicking on the ones that he in his brain was like, okay, these are not electronics, let's put them in. Why is there no sanity pills either? It doesn't make any sense. And then he forgot the tier 1 photo cam, because I'm pretty sure in his brain he was like, wow, that's an electronic, not realizing that that's not what they said. They themselves said that it wasn't an electronic. Can you please attempt to murder my ass? It takes too long right now. Hello, sir. Because I also don't think it should be not an electronic, by the way. I don't really understand why it isn't. It's a primitive challenge. I guess it's not. I mean, I guess the title of the challenge is primitive, but the description of the challenge is our electronics have short-circuited. So it's like, all right, all the electronical items are gone. But I guess they mean it's more like a prehistoric challenge rather than like a, oh, we just lost our electronics challenge. So yeah, that is a good point. It's like specific, because isn't there another challenge that's like pretty much exactly the same? That's like no electronics, but it does have more of the no electronic challenges. I don't know. I have to look through the list of challenges that we have. I thought there was another version of this as well. Can you please hunt me? Like, can I die? Hello? What? Excuse me. What is happening here? All right, I'll just break the board. Where are you? Where are you? It's such a raid. Look at that. This is some of the salt. Wait, come here. Look at that. Oh no! What am I doing? What have I done? Hide. Okay. I almost freaking died there. So it's actually really risky to do something like that, because the problem with smudge sticks is that if you, it's such a silly, did they, I don't know if they fixed that actually. I would have to test. I don't think they did, or at least I don't remember seeing it in the patch notes. Basically, if you apply a smudge stick on a ghost for 5 seconds, it's not going to kill you. And depending on the level of your smudge stick, it might do something else as well. Like it might also slow them or stun them. However, if you apply another smudge stick during that time, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make that timer any longer. So if you smudge a ghost, like you smudge a ghost, and then 4 seconds later you smudge it again, then 1 second after that you'll get killed, which is very silly. But it's just the way it works for some reason. Now, there was also a bug for the longest time where after the ghost, I think they did kind of fix that. They did say that the smudge stick will now check for, like, it will check more often, which would make it easier to apply a smudge stick for the second time. So maybe they did kind of fix that. But you do have to keep in mind that if you, like, drop your smudge stick or put it in your inventory or something, then it's not going to apply the effect. Like if you applied it too early, it's not going to apply it. Like you need to hold it in your hand while it is burning to have that work. Anyway, that was way easier than I expected. I mean, I guess I did just kind of play that like a psychopath with the constantly breaking the board and stuff like that, which it's another good showcase of how good the cursed possession was. Because if they don't have cursed possessions in this challenge, I'm telling you, it would have been one of the most frustrating challenges of all time, because you would have to wait forever on amateur, because it's amateur mode, right? You would have to wait so long to get hunted. And you would have a lot of trouble finding the ghost room. So yeah, that was really nice. Make sure you use the board. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know how this challenge went for you. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insym, or click the link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one. Bye bye.